I'm your host, Davina Shinsky, and you're listening to Live Without Limits, Reach Personal Success on a Daily Basis. And our purpose is to talk about mental health issues, psychology, personal growth, relationships, and anything that can affect you and reaching your goals. And today's topic is something that I've talked about before, but I think it is something that's so important to understand. Finding your life purpose, why you don't need to find the perfect path. We need to know our life purpose, but it's something that we may not realize what it is until we're much, much older. But there's everyone leaves some kind of legacy at one time or another in their life. I used to get so frustrated because I didn't know what my life purpose was. I was under the impression that I should know exactly what I wanted to do by a certain age, but that's not what's happening to me. When I started talking to others about this, I found out many of them were feeling the same way. As society puts pressure on us to find our life purpose, it can be hard to truly understand what the idea of life purpose even means. There is a common misconception that you need to find the perfect path for your life all at once or right now in order to have an impact and make a difference. This top myth about finding your life purpose leads many to feel like failures before they even start or paralyzed when making any decision that would lead to a better future. But this could not be further from the truth. And today we're going to discuss the life purpose and dispel the myth that you must know all the details right now. What is the top myth of finding your life purpose? Many people think they need to find the perfect answer or career path that will suddenly bring them all the joy and fulfillment they desire. They might even search for a quest, challenge, or a goal that can act as their life purpose. This myth has been perpetuated by society, leading many to believe that they are failing if they can't find their life purpose right away. But this myth is simply not true. You don't need to find an all encompassing answer or goal as your life purpose. Life purpose is a journey, and it's something that you uncover over time in small steps and decisions. It's something that you create, not something that you need to search for. By understanding this important factor of life purpose, it can be easier to start crafting your meaningful life without feeling like a failure before the journey has even begun. And this is only the beginning of your journey towards finding your life purpose. Now, the next step is to learn how you can uncover pieces of your life purpose every day, one portion at a time. Your life purpose is given to you one portion at a time. It's not something that you need to find in one day or even one month. It's something that is given to you every day in small doses. Start by reflecting on the decisions and actions that bring you joy, fulfillment, and satisfaction. Ask yourself, what moves you? Why does it move? you and how it helps others as well. From here, you can start to create a picture of what your life purpose might look like. It's also important to pay attention to the obstacles and challenges that come up throughout your journey. These things might be in place to teach you something or test you. So don't be afraid of them. Instead, take note of what you're trying to tell you and use them as an opportunity to grow. Your life purpose isn't something that is set in stone and never changes. It's always evolving. So be sure to pay attention to the small moments throughout your life that give you insight into who you are and what you're meant to do. By taking this approach, it can be easier to start uncovering pieces of your life purpose without feeling overwhelmed by the idea of finding the one path. Crafting a meaningful life in small steps. You don't need to have all the pieces of your life purpose together in order to start crafting a meaningful and fulfilling life. Start by taking small steps that move you towards the bigger picture. Take note of what brings you joy and fulfillment and choose actions based on those feelings. So don't be afraid to try something new and trust yourself. It's also important to keep in mind that your life purpose isn't limited to one major goal or dream. You can have multiple passions and interests, so don't be afraid to explore them all. Make sure to take time for yourself throughout this process, whether it's reading a book, taking a walk in nature, or just meditating for 5 minutes every day. Make sure that you take care of your needs and give yourself the break that you deserve by approaching life with the open heart and mind. It's easier to start crafting meaningful life that is full of joy and fulfillment. Take the journey at your own pace. Don't feel like you need to rush the process of finding your life purpose. It's a journey, and it takes time to uncover all the pieces. Remember that there is no one size fits all answer or career path for everyone. Everyone has different needs and desires. Don't be afraid to go against the grain if something feels right for you. And remember this: each of us are unique and have our own life purpose. So don't let anyone else try to fit you into their mold of what their life purpose is. Be patient with yourself as you embark on this journey and trust that everything will come together in its own perfect way and time. Take small steps every day towards discovering what brings you joy. Fulfillment steps every day towards discovering what brings you joy, fulfillment, and satisfaction. This is what will lead you to a meaningful life purpose. By taking the journey at your own pace, it can be easier to trust yourself and make decisions that are aligned with your desires. This will help you craft a meaningful life that is truly fulfilling in all ways. The path towards finding your life purpose isn't easy, but it doesn't have to be overwhelming either. Reaping the benefits of living with purpose. Living with purpose can bring many rewards, both emotionally and physically. Having a clear sense of what you want to achieve in life can help you to focus your energy on the things that are most important to you, resulting in more meaningful life. When living with purpose, it's easier to develop strong relationships because you have clarity about your values and goals. This can also make it easier to find joy and satisfaction in small moments throughout your day, which increases overall well being. Taking action based on your life purpose is often rewarding. It allows us to feel empowered and successful when we take steps towards fulfilling our destiny. We get closer to achieving our dreams, and this provides an immense feeling of accomplishment. Living purposefully will feel like challenging at times, but the rewards are well worth it by taking small steps towards uncovering the living that's your life purpose that you can start to craft it. A meaningful and fulfilling life that brings joy and satisfaction in all aspects of your life. And remember this, that because of our uniqueness, each of us have something that we were all meant to be. Think about Bill Gates and what he gave us. Think about Steve Jobs and what he gave us. And remember, technology and what's happening with AI and how that's influencing our lives not only today, but into the future.